All right, how it be, how it do. I'm gonna start off by saying, if you're gonna be looking at this video, even watching it, not just have it in the background, there's gonna be a mouse on the screen. I don't know what to tell you, man. I kind of just forgot it was there. I zoned out. Looking back on the, through the editing, I was just like, damn. My entire gameplay has a mouse on it. So, it bugs me, but I don't care. I don't have the time to do it all over again. We're gonna just keep going with it. Alright? Cool beans. Undertale. This game came out when I was in middle school. If you want to know what year to figure out how old I am, just by that time frame, you're weird. Who cares anyways, though? Undertale came out during that time, and honestly, I thought it was super lame. Okay, I know. Crazy. Why is it lame? I didn't understand it. I got a friend who was playing it and was just talking about it, and I was just not interested. I was probably playing, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts on the PS3. Yeah, I was playing Kingdom Hearts on the PS3. Anyways, Undertale. You know it. I hope you do, because this game is massive. This game is super popular. Kudos to the guy who made it. That guy, awesome guy. He's a little dog. But yeah, honestly, this one was pretty hard to talk about since there's so much information on this game. So many things people already, discovered. So many things people talked about. So kind of throwing my own hat into the ring. What do I say about it? Everything. No, I'm not going to say everything. I'm going to just say why I like it. This is why I love games. This is why I love Undertale. Everyone's experience will be different. Everyone will also take all the dialogue differently. But it's always great to come together as a community and figure shit out, It's great. I like, the community here a bit. The other side, like when this game first came out, concerning. Wow, there was a lot of stuff out there. But yeah, to this day, this game gets a lot of praise, and a lot of the community backs it up with, mods, bro. There are multiplayer mods out there, and people are expanding upon the gameplay, adding new story. They got that Undertale Yellow. That's cool. I like that. I haven't tried it, but it's amazing. But yeah, so far, we're gonna hit it with the classic 3, the gameplay, the music, the world design. Okay, who cares? But yeah, this is gonna be a little more difficult than I think, because the music probably gonna be like the most talked about aside from the gameplay. But before we get into our, simple 3 Gazorps, right? The story of Undertale is, you fall. The player character, who you are, who you want to name, falls down and is brought into, well, there's an entire lore behind it. The beginning of the game kind of shows you the first human falling down and being brought into the monster world, and how the races are fighting against each other, because there's some plot stuff that happens, plot stuff that you discover while playing through the game, and you play as this one human, whoever you name, but their actual name is, you know what, you name it whoever, you find out what the actual name is and who actually first fell. Of course, I'm going to be using the true name, since I have no imagination. It's whatever, I like it. It's a good name, but whatever. Aside from that, pretty much you're playing as the fallen child, and you're stuck into this world of monsters. You're just tossed into it, You're just in it. You get flowered. You get flowered by this flower. Friendship petals, love it. And then you get saved by mommy, and then And that's how it pretty much starts. That's like the story, essentially. If you want to know more, play the game. I'm not telling you everything. That's a spoil. I don't do that. I'm trying to tell you to play the game, so play it. But let's get back to it. I'm rambling. Let's just get back into it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. The gameplay is relatively like simple. Yeah, it's not, there's more to than just hitting Z for the fight command. Throughout the game, you are pretty much taught how to, make your action. Make a choice, You got your simple fight, act, item, and mercy. Now, I've talked a lot about RPGs. Clearly, they're like my favorite, as I've made multiple videos on RPGs. So, yeah. Essentially, this game has its gameplay set out. You got your enemy in front of you, and you got your little box down there of your actions you can do. If you play RPGs, you understand, like, oh, I'm gonna just fight everything. Listen, this game is cool. It gives you a choice. You actually have a choice. That act thingy right there with the that is very important. In the tutorial, Toriel, the goat mom, she pretty much tells you, yo, try acting. That's pretty good. Don't hurt people. Don't fight. Fighting is not good. You as a player have a choice to make whether or not you want to fight or act. And depending on certain situations, sometimes one of the options will just not be correct, You're kind of like forced into a lot of certain scenarios in this game, and it's great because it gives it a lot of versatility. Of course, with each and every monster that you come across, there are different ways to pretty much take care of it. There's this one goofy enemy in the snow place. I'll just show it real quick. That, you can either just spare it, or you can continue with the acting button and just get to a different way to like defeat it. It's really cool. I like it. But yeah, the gameplay here, I'll probably show like, your traditional RPG where you fight everything, and of course the normal if you want to like just have the best experience with the game, because when it comes down to this game, the characters, the music, it carries it, This game got really popular because of the characters, because of the interactions you have. So when you play this game, you always want to, get to know the characters, get to know the monsters. It's just the goofy stuff. It's great. But yeah, typically you want to act out in this game. And not to spoil much, but I'm pretty sure if you heard of this game, you also know that there is probably 2 ways to play it. Where you murder everything or you spare everything. It is up to you how to do it. Of course, I would recommend going with the pacifist route. That is the best way, and then end everything by just murdering everyone. But yeah, essentially, that's pretty much how you do it. That is gameplay at its finest. You just choose an action, and you do it. Nothing more I can tell you. There's no like hidden mechanic. I mean, you still got your stats you can look at. You still have, your attack and whatnot. It's just that stuff, really. It's nothing too huge. You can just look at your items when you collect them, whatnot. But yeah, you also go about finding these enemies just by walking around. It has random encounters. But yeah, traditional RPG, goofy, love it. What can you do? It's as simple as that. So yeah. We're going to talk about World Design. So this game was made in Game Maker Studio. That's the engine it uses. And essentially, we have, of course, it's lovely art to go with it. It gives it so much personality. But yeah, the first area in this game, the ruins, when you first appear and the music starts coming in, It's pretty much sets the tone. You know, you look at the background, look at the floor, and you see like leaves everywhere, vines too. You know, it's nice. You just see like the walls being like cracked and broken. You get it. You're in the ruins. I like it. And of course, like I mentioned before, looked at the snow enemy. There is a snow area too, and itself beautiful music to go with it, and it looks like, you know, you're in the woods. It's very eerie, but like a calm eeriness you get, you know, like somber. It's nice. I like it. It's really good. Again, there isn't much to say about world design because all the other places are, you know, unique and distinct in their own selves, and the music itself has to go with it. It's very nice. The pieces here are beautiful, very beautiful. But yeah, I like that a lot. It's very cool. It's amazing, and I think it's just wonderful. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Indie game is great. I love it. I have a little bit more to say about the world design, since I really can't talk much about how intricate the leaves and bricks are in the ruins, or how the snow looks bluish gray in the snowfield. Listen, mostly when it comes to this game, you're gonna be interacting with everything. In the ruins, you know, you have that one bowl, the funny bowl, where you pick up candy, monster candy, and you have a choice whether or not to take more or less. I believe all the small interactions you can make with the world, you know, everything that you press your interact key with, whatever you do with the world is part of the world design. And it gives each place its own identity. And I think it's wonderful that you can interact with so many things, whether it be like funny mushrooms that glow, the squeaky mouse hole. Love that thing is goofy. That thing is awesome. It's goofy. That thing is awesome. But it's also with that third hidden frog, dude. I can't find the third hidden frog. Where is he? Why is there 3 frogs in this room? Why can't there be 4? But I can't find the third one. I literally don't know where he is. I'm literally looking as much as I can. I can't find a single thing in this room. I thought he was in one of the cracks in the walls. I don't know. I literally don't know. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna find him. I gave up. I'm out of the room. I'm gone. But yeah, stuff like that. It's beautiful. It's just amazing. Because most games don't use like the world to tell, not to tell a story, because there are murals on the wall and whatnot, you know, there is story to get from reading things up there. But like in this game, it's I don't want to say cute, but I just get a lot of pleasure from going up to a guy, a goofy frog man, talking to him and being bamboozled by the fact that there is a frog in the room when I only see 2. Or, you know, I'm just talking to a homie and he's like, yeah, maybe you should try to like be nice. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll do that. The environment is nice to, you know, interact with. And I think, although, you know, because I think this world is just very bare with how much stuff you can like visualize, having certain elements attached to it, such as just, you know, the text that gives you some dialogue about who knows what, and, you know, having NPC enemies out there to talk to, it gives it a lot more character. And I don't want to, you know, downplay that, you know, me saying I don't have a lot to talk about when there is clearly a lot to talk about with the world. It is it's nice. I enjoy it. There's going to be so many more characters to interact with that just make this world just massive. Like that one frog talking about, oh man, I just saw Toriel walk through here, you know, through the store grabbing some groceries, and you go out there and find the sword, the toy knife, but you see in the background like these huge architectural like buildings, and you're like, it gets you thinking, you know, like there's an actual city in the underground, you know, a town that we don't get to see, but we can just believe it's there. You know, they tell us, we visualize it in our minds, and we're just like, there's a lot more out there that we ourselves can make. And I think that's great. Especially in the snow area, when you get out of the ruins, there's more people to interact with, there's more towns, and it's great. Honestly, I don't know why I downplayed the world design when the characters itself are within the world, and it's great. The only thing that sucks about this game is the hardcore fandoms, bro. People are really weird about the bone guys. They just love touching them, doing monstrous things to them. These fellas are monsters, but the Undertale community can be a little bit more, you know? Yikes. But yeah, don't shy away from this game. Of course, you're gonna find a hot monster. Don't worry, everyone finds something hot in this game. For me, the mama goat. I'm joking. Get away from me. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I need my mama's milk. Actually, there's a very important gameplay mechanic behind that's kind of like hidden in this game. Aside from, like, you know, the actions you do and like the actual fighting or acting you do, this game has a tendency to actually remember what you do. I played this game multiple times, and there were multiple times where I could not beat this certain boss because they were very difficult. So I would go back and restart. Little did I know, after many months, because I did recently beat the game on one of the routes. For the purpose of this video, I wanted to reset, and I tried to go back to show something else, and I got a little surprise. This homie, the flower, the homie remembered. He was like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing back here? Alright, you know what? You have your little fun. You do what you want to do. And you know what? It's crazy. I was not expecting the flower to remember this. To be fair, there are some story elements, and you figure out why he remembers. But it's cool. It's cool because there are small little details where the flower, you can look for yourself, but the flower follows you. I think I have a little bit something here to show, like the flower following, but it's really weird because no matter what you do, because like say I don't have footage here, but you could probably find it. But in most of like the fight against the first boss, I'm trying to get killed by the goat mom. Okay. This is the first boss. I'm always gonna be spoiling the first boss. I don't care. I said I didn't spoil, but like, I gotta tell you why this first boss is like, you know, good. But I'm trying to get killed by the first boss, right? And you get this certain little like animation before like you get to the game over screen, where she like is surprised that like she actually like killed you, like hit you with that final hit. So it's really cool. I don't have footage for that, so like look for it yourself if you want to see it. But small details like that, amazing. Love it. It's really cool. And then you can also say that like you kill her. I didn't have footage for this because I didn't want to kill her and then go back and be like, you know, because I don't want the flower to say, oh, you really just killed her and went back because you felt sorry. Dude, I know he's gonna say that because this flower is just crazy. But yeah, you can go back and kill her, and then there's certain dialogue saying that you see her as like a ghost or something lines like that. Further along in the game too, like the final boss, I'm not gonna show anything, but the final boss, if you die to the final boss and talk to it and tell them what happened, like the final boss killing you, they would just nod. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. Honestly, beautiful game. 10 out of 10. Stuff like that is cool. It just goes to show though that like you as a person playing this game are affecting the actual world over there, you know? You're being immersed into that world. At some point, you will come across it and you're gonna be like, whoa, wild. Like me, I was wild by that. But yeah, I love it. Good stuff. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna talk about the music. Man, dude. This music is, honestly, it's a banger, bro. Top tier stuff. The composers, hey, bro, how do you do it? You're crazy. I think the guy who made the game is a composer. I think so. Toby Fox, yeah, him. I think he's the composer. Yep, I just checked it right there. It says it. Wild. Can't believe it. Anyways, he's a genius. I'm telling you, he's smart. He got the brain power, bro. Honestly, I don't know if you also know this. This isn't like music theory or whatever, but like all the songs kind of like are connected in a sense. Like they all have like certain pieces from each one. Like the normal fight, theme that you hear. Or whatever, right? I'm not gonna. But the fight theme is also like that piece is also used in like another boss fight. It's amazing. Like the ruins too. Like certain parts of the ruins are used in a boss fight. It's crazy. I like it a lot. And the first boss theme, oh my goodness, that shit goes hard, bro. It's amazing. Here, you gotta listen to it. It's like. I have a favorite part in it. Very beautiful. I like it a lot. But for me, mostly, I do like the boss themes. But sometimes I'm more of like, that calm, studious feel. I want that like lo-fi in the background, doing homework, going, alright, whatever. But yeah, the ruins, top tier. Like I said, it's just good. It's very good. I don't know if I said that, but it's good. It's really good. Ruins is awesome. The snow place, the music. I'm telling you before. How the environment and the music, they play off each other. They go hand in hand. Essentially, yeah, man. They go hand in hand, bro. So yeah, I like the snow theme a lot. The snowy theme is very nice. Calm. Beautiful. And it sets the tone that this is a ice level, this is your ice stage, this is your chilled penguin. But yeah, I do want to share more, but like it's for you to find out. You gotta play the game to like understand why I'm crazy about it, because I'm like just saying stuff, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. I'm lost. I need water. But yeah, I like it a lot. Beautiful game. Do try it out whenever you got the time or the money. Should be like on sale at some point on Steam if if you're on the computer. If you're not, if you hard on that console going, I don't know. Try it out. Get a laptop. Download Steam. It's better to get it on a computer. Trust me. Unless you could plug in a controller too. Bet. Anyways, I don't know what to say, man. How do I end this? What more can I say? Bingo bongo. I'm out.